Okay, we won't fly quite yet because I forgot to show you how to change things. Oh, we lost. Okay, we switched to offline. Anyway, so we've got this. We've low altitude airways from Gatwick to Amsterdam. We are going to depart, arrival, and approach. Well, we're definitely going into 27. So we can change that one now so you can see our ILS approach into 27 is such. It's going around south at the moment. So we now just quickly switch to our flight plan. And we just go to our routine. So we're Frammy 1M. These don't necessarily 26 left. And we're going in from Radafak 1. However you want to pronounce that. See if I can remember that lot. 27. So we go back to this page. So Frammy 1M26. There we go. So we got that one. So that brings us up round this way over the top of Southend Airport. And we're coming in through Radif 1 all. How does that check that? So it just picks it up there. Okay, that's fine. Right. So now we're ready to go fly. Okay, here we are in the cockpit of a dead. Oh, come on, close down. That's it, a dead 320. So let's just quickly calibrate my throttle like that. I always forget that one. And if we go outside, you can see this nice Vueling livery we got, and an empty airport. So we now have to load. Oh, wrong one. Have to load AIG, which I put a shortcut down here, which makes life so much. AIG manager to get your flight plans in, and AIG technical traffic. That will load up like so, and we're just going to have to wait for that to load up. I'm running an i7 RTX 2076 gig, and it does take a few minutes, so I will be back. So if you're running anything less than what I'm running, it will take time, but it's worth the wait. Okay, it has just finished its loading. It took about a minute, I suppose, on this one. So here we go, up comes their map, and you can see all the aircraft. These are all the aircraft they are going to put into our sim for us with any luck, and we minimise that, and we just wait, and you will see a few appear. Here they are. Here they start appearing. Beep. That. I like the way this goes out to find others. Another Vueling. That's handy, isn't it? So we've been called Vueling 1123. This is the only difference is that I think we'll find that we're actually using because I've downloaded the flight plan, and we're actually using their own call sign. So we do conflict with what you can pick in SimBrief, because I've got 6490, but never mind. Let's jump on in and get cracking, shall we? So here we are, inside we are. So first thing I want to do is fire up my tablet. I want to save the aeroplane batteries. The cold coffee cup, get rid of the cold coffee cup, we get some fresh coffee. Right, so import our flight plan from SimBrief, and there we go. Go to ground services. So let's get the we wouldn't have got in, but that would have been across technically for us to get on board, but hey ho. So we want that, and we want a ground power unit. So there we are. That's joining us, and the ground power unit is doing its own little thing, like a little mouse, but it is. So we can go back in now, and we're waiting for that. Zoom out a little bit. We don't turn our batteries on. It always says it's available when That's the flight sim. So we get some bings now.
Gatwick clearance delivery Vueling 112 tree ready to copy IFR clearance to Schiphol.
ATC airport. Get off. Don't want to do that yet, but never mind.
Runway 26 left, climb and maintain 8,000 feet. Departure frequency is 118.475 squawk 1544.
Didn't want to do that yet.
112 tree cleared to Schiphol Airport as filed. Takeoff runway 26 left, climb and maintain 8,000 feet. Departure on 118.475 squawk 1544.
Okay.
Vueling 112 tree read back correct. Contact ground on 121.805.
Right, power car is there, so I'm going to put some prop up. Oh, we wanted 10,000, didn't we? 10,000 feet. And all systems are starting to up and run. So we will oxygen, turn on some fuel pumps. Test the... Get the right button, there we go. Test the fire suppression for the aircraft. Arm the doors, no smoking, seat belts, nav lights and strobes on auto. And that would do us up there for the time being. We can turn up the panel a little bit. Or we turn up this panel a little bit. There we go. See what we're doing. I've got a little bit of a cough, sorry, I do apologise for the croakiness. So let's turn up some panels.
Gatwick clearance delivery Easy 86 tree IFR to Inverness ready to copy.
And there we go, you got...
Easy 86 tree is cleared to Inverness Airport as filed.
You won't be getting that normally. This is AIG putting in this, that and the other for me. So select desired system. That's quite bright actually, we don't have to worry too much about that. So there is a mnemonic. Anyway, let's get baggage truck and catering sorted out. So there's a mnemonic for programming the flight computer. I don't necessarily stick with it because A, it's a sim, and B, until I got the passengers loaded, which you'll see in a minute, I can't do it all in one crack. So, and the way the flight sim works is that I start welcoming people aboard before we've actually done that. So anyway, let's get the bags on. And you can see we've got British Airways there. I download, might be an Aer Lingus knocking about somewhere. Virgin might be knocking about. So if I can find the Virgin one. I can't get the Emirates. United Emirates, so I can't get the A388. Which normally sits down around about here, I think. I did download Gatwick Airport, but forgot to put it in for this video, so I'll put that in next time. This is going to be my hub, as it were, with the AIG. It downloads a lot of stuff. Let's pop back inside where it's a bit quieter. It downloads an awful lot of stuff, and I personally would say, right, pick an airport, and then let's turn up right into that. Pick an airport, and then stick with that airport as your departure airport, as it were, and fly from there, which is what a lot of pilots do. You know, you just stay at one. Do we need the floodlights on? No. Do we need to turn them up a little bit? Yeah, we can. So let's get some passengers on board, really. And you can do this realistic. You can do it sort the fuel out. You can do it realistic, or you can do it fast time if you like.
EZ61 ready to copy IFR clearance to
So we download our fuel from Simbury 4851, and I've got it as real time, so it will start refueling. You can call it a fuel truck if you like. And then we go to our passengers. So we download from Simbury. We've only got 98 passengers today. Dear oh dear, not making a lot of profit there, are we? So that's going to, so I'm going to put it on real time. I may well get loaded before I finish them. So we'll now load them, and you can hear in the background some chit chat, and we play some music for them. Yeah, we're not on real time weather, we're on that stationary 102.001.3. So we've got checklists as well that we can do. Gear fuel we're sorting out, seatbelts we're on, ADRS are firing up, and we've got our Q&H. Go to before start, parking brake is on, take off speeds and thrust will be sorted, windows are closed, and we will put the beacon on. So, take off runway 26 right, climb and maintain 9,000 feet. Departure on 118. Okay, we've got 3 minutes before they are all fired up properly. Parking brakes on and TCAS is still on standby, which is fine. So we will come down to the flight computer. They've all got different names. So we go ATSU, AOC menu, GPS is lost. Well, it is because it's not fired up yet. And we got in it and press. So we will take SimBrief info. It's going to show me fueling 6490, but we're 1121. So I could change that. But I won't, because when we're in flight it may change back to 6490. It's just a little glitch I've noticed. So we can go to data. We don't do anything with that one. And this is, we've got, take this in from, there we go, uplink, insert in program. Pretty good, whatever that means. AIG flight plan, uplink. Well, this is all new to me. I haven't got a clue what that means. I've got a PPL, but I ain't got nothing to do with this sort of thing at all. Anyway, you can hear the baggage lockers clanking away there. We could lock our door. I like listening to it actually, but technically we should lock the door. Adds to a bit of realism as such. So anyway, where was I? Winds and temperature. Right, let's get some winds from SimBrief. Next phase, cruise winds please. And our descent. Done. Flight plan, EGKK, departure, going out through, oh hello, well we're departing 26 left. It has done something a bit strange because I'm trying to remember what it was now. I think it's Navy 1X, isn't it? Well we could quickly flick back and have a quick look. Oh, it'll be on here. So things have changed a little bit by the looks of things. So let's have a look for our routing. Fram 1M. I've lost it again there doing that. There we go. Fram 1M. That's fine. Fram 1M if we can. Okay, we're up and running.
Clearance delivery EZ8055 ready to copy IFR clearance to Montpellier. EZ8055 is cleared to Montpellier Airport is filed.
Should check this anyway. There's Fram 1M. That's what we want. Insert that in. So we're okay there. And our arrival. Let's see if that's in. Our arrival's not in either. Quite unusual. So we want
Gatwick clearance delivery EZ8317 IFR to Biarritz ready
runway
to copy.
IS27,
EZ8317 is cleared to Biarritz
and we're
Airport as
coming in
filed.
via, don't think we have to do all this, which is good.
Climb and maintain
Head for
9,000 feet.
1A,
Departure frequency
insert that, so we're good there. Return, and we can flick through to see if it's they're out. We get this, so normally I just clear that because there'll be a gap basically on the map up here. So there you can see where we are. So move it out a bit there. Move this to flight plan. Move this to 40s, and we can see where things are going wrong, as it were. So we now need to go to flight plan. So we're going to take off and go back on ourselves. Flick through.
Contact ground on 121.805. Good day.
This is Redfur. There we go. Everything's fine today. By the looks of things. We'll find out when we get nearer. I had a glitch around here the other day. Never mind. It's all good. Oh, then we've got another continuity problem there, so we'll get rid of that. Well, I mean, they crop out. Oh, there we go. That's a bit better. So yeah, this is wrong. Go round here and in. We're not. We should be coming up round here. So we will rectify that when we're nearer there. We could put some waypoints in. In fact, actually, I'm not sure if it will already be on the map. Might be on the map already. Sometimes it's no, it won't be. It's easier. How is it? But it'd be easier to do it nearer the time when we're there. So yeah, so we anticipate the same problems we had the other day. Not to worry. Nothing that we can't cure. Speed on. Auto. Okay, lockers are still going. How are we doing on fuel? Fuel is uploaded. Passengers nearly there, not quite. So we'll go back to our. So cost index 3027. Alright. So we'll go back to our INI page and we go to our next page. So the fuel block was back up a bit, remember where I was there. So block fuel is 485 48.5 zero fuel weight, etc. It will self-calculate that, but there's no point in me doing it because it'll be wrong until all my passengers are on board. So this is where I digress a little bit, maybe. If we go to the next one, that's that one. Performance again, I can't calculate that. We're going to have flaps 2 on takeoff, and again there's no point in doing anything more there until I get the plane loaded. Radio nav, see 110. It's wrong, it's 11155.
Loading completed.
Ah, loading complete. Thank you, my dear. So I'm going to stick that in there, and we've got a runway mismatch. Don't worry too much, because it doesn't work out too bad. So we have now got loading completed, and we got our fuel on board. So services, luggage, and yeah, we're all secure outside. So
ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, on behalf of myself, your captain, the first officer, and cabin crew, I'd like to take this time to welcome you aboard our flight. We're just wrapping up some paperwork up front here and waiting to receive final numbers from the ground crew, then we'll be on our way. Flight attendants will be coming through the cabin shortly with a very important safety briefing. We do ask that you give them your full, undivided attention as they review the safety operations of this Airbus aircraft. We do appreciate your business having you aboard this flight. If there's anything we do to make your flight any more enjoyable, please don't hesitate to ask. Welcome aboard.
So we're just going to fire up the APU. We had our ATIS earlier. Well, I didn't actually, I forgot it, but never mind. So we're now loaded, so we can go back and fill in the gaps. This is where I always have problems trying to find it. Here we go. So double click on that, and it goes our way 52.7, and it should tally 52.7. Right. Okay, performance. We can now do the performance 162, 163, 167. Transitions altitude wants me at 6,000. UK is 10,000, I think, normally. So that'll do me there. Next phase. We're good there, good there, and we're good there. And approach. QNH 1012, 250 at 5 and 7. 1012, 250 at 5 and 7 degrees Celsius. Transition is still going to be 10,000, I think, to find. And that's that done, and we're good to go. Radio nav 115, that gets filled in once I get airborne. I don't know what it means. Fuel required is fine. Double check. Yeah, we are good. We are good to go. So on goes, and we can stick our transponder on. You can do it down there. So our transponder's got APUs available, ADS, ARDS switch. Oh, I flicked that by mistake, put that back. No seatbelt, right, APU is good. Start on the APU available screen. So we will now switch APU on, take off the power supply. Does it automatically, but I will get rid of the power unit manually, and we will go to pushback. We have a little disclaimer here, don't matter too much, and we will ask for the tug. I think the radio transmission version from Microsoft Flight Simulator is pretty rubbish, to be honest. So speed, I don't know, let's set that at 220. Not above 250 normally, but we'll do it at 220 because we've got a sharp right hand turn to go. And as you can see there, we're all here, and are we hooked up and ready to go? Yes, we are. Have we got anyone tacked in because I don't want to get in their way? Nope. So APU is firing away there, so we will push back. So we can turn the parking brake off here, and we will go straight back, please. A nice slow pace. Can speed it up if we want by clicking it again. There we go. Right, let's come down here.
Gatwick clearance delivery is EA29er tree ready to copy IFR clearance to Innsbruck.
Fire up number 1.
EA29er tree is cleared to Innsbruck Airport as filed. Take off runway 26 right, climb and maintain 7,000 feet.
There we go, you can see it firing up. This aeroplane can actually fire both up at the same time. So I'm not going to worry too much. There's the other one firing up. Unlike some planes, you've got to do one before the other. So we now need to go to the left.
Ready to copy IFR clearance to Menorca. Easy 8303 is cleared to Menorca Airport as filed.
Doesn't really want to. Got a little bit of a bug here. Sometimes this is alright, sometimes this is not. So let's pause it there. Oh, come on, stop messing me about. I want to go to the right, left.
Easy 829 cleared to Innsbruck Airport as filed. Take off runway 26 right, climb and maintain 7,000
Engine beacon light on. Spot the delivery
Right
stable.
tickets are yours and
There we go, because I've got the beacon light on.
Easy 829 read back correct. Contact ground
That's
on
good.
121
Now it's stabilised itself.
5.
Let's go.
Good day.
Flight attendants, please prepare.
Easy 8303 cleared to Menorca Airport as filed. Take off runway 26 right, climb and maintain 13,000 feet. Departure on 118.
Keep an eye out for other planes. Perhaps someone could drop in the comments whether I should have got taxi clearance before I push back or not. It won't give me the option. It definitely will not give me the option once I've instigated the tug. Right. There we go. We're going through the safety briefing at the moment. So back to checklist. After start, anti-ice is automatic. Pitch and trim, rudder trim, that's fine. Light controls, flap settings, radar, engine mode, EHAM. So, flaps, controls, fine. Okay, arm spoilers, flaps. 2. Stop clock on, emergency stop, and then we will test the takeoff. Configuration is good, and check cabin. Now we're good to go. So let's turn on my co-pilot for the day, and he will get me taxi clearance.
Vueling 112 with Golf ready to taxi IFR. Vueling 112 taxi to and hold short of runway 26 left using taxiway Quebec Kilo Papa November Alpha November Zulu Alpha Alpha November Mike.
Oh.
Contact tower on 124.23 when ready.
This is pretty accurate. This is accurate.
Taxiing hold short runway
Tower 3D Pro is
taxiway
pretty good.
Quebec
I
Kilo
quite like
Papa
that as well.
November Alpha November Zulu Alpha Alpha November
So,
Mike Vueling 112
we're ready to go.
Gatwick ground Easy 8303 with Golf ready to taxi IFR. Easy 8303
Get some
taxi
power on to
short of
move.
runway 26 right via taxiway Lima Papa
Don't need
Juliet
anything more to
Papa
keep
Alpha
going
November.
there.
Contact tower on 134
Move over to the centre line. Stick the taxi light on. Turn off our APU. Oh,
Taxiing hold short runway 26 right via taxiway Lima Papa Juliet Papa Alpha November Easy 8303.
and I've got an add-on. I've got a taxi ribbon. Very subtle one, not like the big blue thing. You can get that from flightsim.co.
Hold position. Caution the Airbus A319 on the taxiway.
Was that me? It wasn't me. No, it wasn't me because my co-pilot's not said anything.
Hold position. Easy 829
No, that's okay then. We're going to carry on. I was yapping, you see, this is going to be quite difficult. It takes quite a bit of concentration. So let's continue. Can't see any dangers. And as you can see, look, all these lovely aeroplanes courtesy of AIG, and it's all free. Well, you can get other add-ons, but they just put generic airplanes in rather than the proper models. These are all proper models. I haven't yet worked out or looked to see how much extra file size it is.
6439er requesting pushback. Easy 6439er pushback request accepted. Gatwick ground, easy 8551 requesting pushback. Easy 8551
all requesting pushback, all these planes. So let's stay on Quebec here at the moment. If you play 3D Pro, Tower 3D Pro, you use Gatwick, you will know where you're going as well, that helps. But anyway. Carry on down this way. Keep an eye open, there's some easy jets over there now. Slow it down a little bit for this left turn here onto Kilo. Playing there with the red light on. Yeah, are they bunging up? They're all stationary. What's going on here? You got a problem?
Easy 6439er requesting the end of pushback. Easy 6439er request to end pushback received. Gatwick ground, easy 8551 requesting the end of pushback. Easy 8551 request to end pushback received.
Got a little bit of a problem here by looks of things.
Gatwick ground, WestJet 4 Heavy requesting pushback. WestJet 4 Heavy pushback request accepted.
So we're going to sit here for a little while by looks of things.
Gatwick ground, easy 6439er with Golf ready to taxi IFR. Easy 6439er taxi to and hold short of runway 26 left via taxiway Juliet Mike. Contact tower.
So this could take a little while, so are you going to move?
Gatwick ground, Vueling 1
Not had this problem
Quebec
before.
requesting pushback. Vueling 1 Quebec pushback request accepted. Gatwick ground, easy 8551 with Golf ready to taxi IFR. Easy 8551 taxi to and hold short of runway 26 left using taxiway Juliet Mike.
Right, I'm going to pause here and wait till things renew themselves. Not a lot happening, lots of jets moving about, one coming in
Gatwick
and land
ground,
there.
WestJet 4 Heavy with Golf ready to taxi IFR. WestJet 4 Heavy taxi to and hold short of runway 26 right via taxiway Sierra Juliet
It
Charlie.
would be really handy to be able
Contact tower
to
on 134.23 when ready.
get a alternative route, because we could go round that way. And down, we're on, this is Puffer, I think.
Taxiway Sierra Juliet Charlie WestJet 4 Heavy.
We could go down on...
Gatwick ground, Vueling 1 Quebec with Golf ready to taxi IFR.
We could request
Quebec taxi to and hold short of runway 26 left
going down November, but
Kilo Alpha Kilo November Zulu
I'm
Alpha
not having
Alpha
that option,
November
am I?
Mike. Contact tower on 124.23
You see, got
when
TUI.
ready.
What shall I do? Shall I try and drive through them? Because I know I could do something silly like that. Make it realistic, shall we? Let's pretend we've got authority to go another way.
Hold position, caution other traffic. Vueling 1 Quebec, continue taxi.
What makes me laugh is that they... oh, there's one there coming round. So where's he going?
Roger, Vueling 1 Quebec.
If he goes down November...
Gatwick ground, easy 8252, request taxi to the gate.
This is wasting my fuel, pal.
130 via taxiway, Echo Cross runway 08 left Tango Juliet Romeo Kilo November Lima Kilo Alpha Kilo. Transmission?
He's gone down. Oh, they're moving now, long last. I don't know what happened there. They are now moving. Bingo. We will carry on our original assignment. And behind another viewing paint job there. So you get different paint jobs. Oh, he's now stopped. We're going round there, but will we get round with the wind clearance? Not too sure. think so. We're going to make that till he moves. Come on. We're all budget airlines trying to make ends meet here. Can you please move?
Gatwick ground, easy 8572 taxi to the gate. Easy 8572 taxi to gate 70 via taxiway Echo Cross runway 08 left Tango Juliet Romeo Quebec Bravo Quebec.
Right, let's do a bit of jiggery pokery here. Off the line. There we go, we can manage that. On to November. Is it past Juliet? Yeah. And we want Zulu. Should be this one. Oh, that's easy. Let's get around there. Around we go. So we're number 3. It's quite handy. Speed off. We've got the little dog leg here. And come up behind the viewing at 26 left. Not too close. Now we're interested to see whether he could be viewing 1123 heavy or viewing 649. Who knows? The error message. No. Running 12 minutes of fuel at the moment. APU has gone back to normal. Let's switch to aircon's fine. Check doors, we're good.
8749er pushback request accepted. Gatwick ground, easy.
No, co-pilot, do that. I want to listen to what.
Ryanair 114, turn next taxiway.
Ryanair just landed. When I paused the video, so that's what we were waiting for. Gatwick does have 2 runways, but it only uses one. One's like an auxiliary taxiway, a bit shorter. It has a 2-stick right, which we're in line with that. If we
Ryanair 114
go
outside,
look down there, they are runway 26 right there. We tend not to use it. Oh. Fueling is moving, so we shall move.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 26 left, Bowling 1 Quebec, Quebec. 121.805 for Ryanair 114.
Oh, slow down, slow down. And we will just come to a park here. Sorry about this poor I was too busy doing
Gatwick
something
Tower
else there.
Bowling 112 tree at runway 26 left ready for departure IFR to Schiphol.
Yeah, so
Bowling 112 tree, hold short runway 26 left.
there we go,
Traffic
hold
is Airbus
short.
A320 on the runway.
Yeah, I
Hold
know
short
that.
runway 26 left Bowling 112 tree.
So landing lights on. Extra bright taxi light on. Final check of the systems while we're
Gatwick
waiting.
Tower, Tomjet 4 tree 0711 miles
Good.
east inbound ILS runway 26 left approach. Bowling 112 tree line up and wait. Tomjet 4 tree 07 Gatwick Tower.
Check left.
QNH 29er.9er2 windcom cleared ILS runway 26 left approach.
Line up and wait Bowling 112 tree.
Cleared ILS runway 26 left approach Tomjet 4 tree 07. Bowling 1 Quebec, Quebec contact London Center on 118.475. Good day.
So airmanship is not brilliant today because I am recording and doing other stupid things.
For Bowling 1 Quebec, Quebec.
Keep moving a little bit, mate. There, just a little bit
Gatwick
further.
Tower, easy 875211 miles east inbound ILS runway 26 left approach. Bowling 112 tree QNH 29er.9er2 windcom. Cleared for takeoff runway 26 left. Easy 8752 Gatwick Tower. QNH 29er.9er2 windcom cleared ILS runway 26 left approach.
Cleared for takeoff runway 26 left Bowling 112 tree.
V1 and V2 coming up.
Left approach, easy 8752. Gatwick Tower, Tomjet 5 tree 29er 11 miles
Rotate.
east inbound ILS runway 26 left approach.
We are airborne.
29er Gatwick Tower. QNH 29er.9er2
Bring throttles back to auto throttle.
Left approach. Tomjet 4 tree 07 windcom clear.
Gear up.
Runway 26 left. Bowling Victor Uniform Lima 6.
And we want to stay about this speed to do me. 183 for the time being.
Good day.
We now need to turn right.
Going to 118.475 Bowling Victor Uniform Lima
Auto throttles is
6490.
on. Flaps up.
London Center Bowling Victor Uniform Lima 6490 is at 1,500 feet climbing 8,000 feet.
Bowling Victor Uniform Lima 6490 London Center QNH 29er.9er2 continue to dead 31 as planned. Bowling Victor Uniform Lima 6490 keep speed not above 220 knots.
Keep speed not above 220 knots Bowling Victor Uniform Lima 6490.
Over a little bit too much there. Not a very good exit really.
Easy 2366 traffic is 3 o'clock 3 miles at flight level 380 Boeing. Report them inside. Shamrock 712 traffic is 9 o'clock 3
I've
miles
got the
at flight
autopilot
level
on now.
340 Boeing. Report them inside.
Pick up that flight plan.
Shamrock 712 have the traffic.
Yeah, it's going to take me back there again, isn't it?
Jet X584 traffic is 5 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 340 Airbus A320.
So let's put it direct
Report
to
them inside.
depth 31.
Shamrock 525 traffic is 1 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 380 Boeing 737. Report them inside.
Okay, let's go direct to depth 31. That's nice.
Shamrock 525
Don't want to go all the way around twice, do we? Let's increase to 220.
Lima 6490 climb and maintain 17,000 feet.
Now we're 6490 again.
Maintain 17,000 feet Bowling Victor Uniform Lima 6490.
17,000 feet.
8476 traffic is 12 o'clock 2 miles at 5,200 feet Airbus. Report them inside.
900 feet per minute. Ignition is still on, which it shouldn't have been. There's aircraft up there, so we get much more aircraft in the air. We the AIG.
Flyer 8476 traffic is 1 o'clock, 4 miles at 6,300 feet, Airbus A320.
So we're coming round.
Report them inside. Speedbird tree 61 traffic
Depth
is
31.
3 miles at 8,300
Just coming through 10,000 feet, so we've it's a standard QNH.
London Center Speedbird 541 is at 5,700 feet, climbing 7,000
Airport's
feet.
just down to our right.
Speedbird 541 London Center QNH 29.902 continue to ALSO as planned.
Don't want to be going too fast in these turns, obviously. Passenger comfort comes into it. Plus the fact the faster you go, the wider the turning circle, as it were.
Tom Jet 4345. Bowling Victor Uniform Lima 649er0. Keep speed not above 250 knots.
Keep speed not above 250 knots. Bowling Victor Uniform Lima 649er0.
Bowling Victor Uniform Lima 649er0. Traffic is 4 o'clock, 4 miles at 12,000 feet, Airbus A320. Report them inside. Easy 89er74 contact Gatwick approach on 126.825. Good day.
Bowling Victor Uniform Lima 649er0 have the traffic.
Easy 6439er traffic is 10 o'clock, 3 miles at 13,600 feet, Airbus A20N. Report them inside. Going to
Well, I can't see any traffic. Oh yeah, well, I don't know, not that much, sure. Tell me about that. Surely,
Easy
sorry.
6439er have the Airbus A20N inside.
Alright. So, we can now increase to 250.
Southwest. Descend and maintain flight level 250. Expect ILS runway 22 approach via Laurel transition. Cleared to Laurel.
Flaps 0.
Descend and maintain 6,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 22 approach via Laurel transition. Cleared to Laurel. Ryanair 9045. Jan X1674, you are tree 2 miles southeast. Climb and maintain flight
That's
level
on 40-mile radius now.
Runway 22 approach via Abbott transition.
So in theory I'm allowed to do anything what I like, above 250. I'm above 10,000 feet.
Report them inside. Swiss 8 heavy traffic is 3 o'clock, 4 miles at flight level tree 70 Boeing. Report them inside. Air France
Oh,
69er
forgot to lock
heavy
my door,
traffic.
never mind. There we go.
Swiss 8 heavy traffic inside. Speedbird 55 tree contact approach on 134.908. Good day. Bowling Victor Uniform Lima 649er0. Climb and maintain flight level 210.
Climb and maintain flight level 210. Bowling Victor Uniform Lima 649er0.
Going to 134.908. Speedbird 553.
Well, we can let the, it's going to be a really short flight, so we'll let someone stretch their feet. The River Thames there. Quite amazing how far you can see. We do have this map here, which we will be using, the VFR map, later. Now, look, we looked a lot nearer than that to the River Thames, didn't we? So we're going up around here. And when we get to the other end, we're going to have to going across here, Redfern, and the map shows me going around this way. Yeah, my display will show me coming in like that, which I don't want. So we're going to have to plot these in after SPL actually. Let's have a look. We could have a look at it now actually.
Going to 129.025 easy 6560.
So there's not a lot happening. Best of Sugol and then SPL. So let's have a look at our flight plan. See if I can make any head or tail of it. So we now need to have a look further along.
5 tree is at 500 feet, climbing 9,600 feet.
There's River, there's Sulut.
Center QNH 29.902 continue to also as planned.
Sugol. And Tidfo. Tidfo's there. So between SPL's not even on there, is it? Let's have a look at Sugol. Okay, next waypoint will be SPL. Not sure if that's what I want to do. Bear with me a minute.
Speedbird 276 heavy contact approach on 120.4.
Co-pilot is going to help me out here. I'll be doing this normally. So let me have another Decaroony.
Going to 120.4 Speedbird 276 heavy.
See if SPL is on here. No, it's not. Okay, let's put it in and see which one we get. See if I get the right one or not. So we are Tidfo Sugol. I want to go to SPL.
Air France 1780 have the Airbus inside.
I reckon it's 52N somehow. Where are we going now, for God's sake?
Speedbird 361 have the traffic.
Let's go direct to... direct to Frayne. Oh, we are on Frayne now, so that's okay. There, and then Frayne. Yeah, we're still alright. There's River Thames. Let's have another look. Don't actually necessarily need to change the flight plan, we can just flick through on this. Oh yes we do.
Shamrock 712 have the Airbus A320 inside.
Okay, SPL's in. That's good. So after SPL we want to go AM260.
So
SPL
6 o'clock less than 1 mile flight level tree 608
AM260.
Report them inside. Ocean 12 heavy traffic alert.
Now whether this is how it will be done in real life, I do not know. Well, whether you would sort it out before you left, I probably. But I'm okay with this, so we've now got
Lufthansa 4908 heavy have the A330 inside.
SPL AM260.
Heavy traffic inside.
After AM260 on AM261. AM261. 261. We want AM 262. AM 262. Tidvo is fine. After Tidvo, I want AM 639. Should have picked up the ILS by then anyway. 639. Right, now we should be fixed, I hope. Whoop. Let's have another look.
Easy 809er to your tree 2 miles southeast.
There we go.
Flight level 280, expect
Fixed.
ILS runway
Brilliant.
26 left approach via Timber transition.
So let's go back to ARC. And we'll go to 80-mile radius, that's fine. 100 mile, 60, 369.
Expect ILS runway 26 left approach via Timber transition.
So we're 160 out at the moment. Make sure I didn't miss anything in the way of climbing. We're alright at the moment. When we get halfway, you'll hear the captain will make an announcement.
Traffic is 10 o'clock, 4 miles at 6,600 feet, Airbus A320.
So we are now at the moment going up the coast of England, I presume. Looking at it. Now we've got to cross the channel that quick, surely. I think we go across sideways, don't we? There we go, yeah, just going across the estuary here of good old. That's the Thames, isn't it?
Climb and maintain 10,000 feet. Keep speed not above 210 knots. Expect
that's not
ILS
Thames, this
runway
is
27 approach via Jacko transition. Cleared to Jacko flyer
yeah, this is
8460.
Essex.
Flyer 8460 traffic is 1 o'clock, 4 miles at 100 feet, Airbus A320. Report them inside.
Now sometimes I did have a head on nearly. So it does have its advantages, disadvantages, or whatever you like. A bit hazy out there today.
Speedbird 847 have the traffic. Lufthansa 402 heavy traffic is 12 o'clock, 4
So we need
miles
to
at
make it a
flight
little
level
bit more
390
interesting. We can put some,
Report them inside.
let's put a few clouds in, shall we? That's a bit better.
Lufthansa 40.
Oh, there it is. Read now. This is, you just don't get this unless you've got AIG in. I don't know about the other add-ons, but the other ones I think just add on to the ground. So then we have that 3199 going past us.
Report them inside.
There he goes. This is quite unusual for me because I've got headphones on, because I've got a microphone on for the commentary and the video and that, and the sounds are incredible outside as well. So anyway, I'll start filming again when we get a little bit nearer again, or something interesting happens. Just under 120 miles away from our destination. say, I like these little quick trips because the rest of it is bloody boring stuff, but you can still see the English coast over there. So, well now I was going to get back to 80. So we're going to put constraints on, and we need to be about 7,000 feet. So we're going to ask and start our descent, which if we look, there's another feature on here which I haven't used today. But if we go to the, we sync this, and it says start my descent at 66 nautical miles. Fill in the data from, and then sync it again, 21,000 feet, 66 nautical miles. That's a hell of a descent, which is round about there, but I need to be 7,000 there really. Well, it says you can between flight 100, or 10,000 I should say, flight level 100, 250 knots again. So we will, oh here we go. Definitely nearer than aren't we now? Let's say
119.175 for Vueling Victor Uniform Lima 6490.
So that may well change as I slow this bus down.
Flight level 210.
I'm going to slow to 250. I'm at red for mate. I'm going to slow to 250. No need to use speed brakes at this stage. In the flight sim it'll let you have full speed brakes. Apparently you can only have 50% in the real world computers and that. If you want any real very good professional another plane down there that's a professional flight sim and tips on how to fly this, check out Real Sim Pilot, A320 Sim Pilot. He is actually a real A320 Sim Pilot. But there we go, we've got a plane going down along underneath it. We look at the map. Will it show it on the map? It may do. No, it's not. So if you want to pay the £9 and you use this, you can, I think it's this one in it, there we go. Oh no, that's that Sim. Yeah, it's around here somewhere. There we go. Scan the QR code. Then enter the code below. Somehow you can put the Navigraph charts in here, but you know, £100 a month is a lot of money these days. Okay, can we start going down please? Let's yep, I've got SPL on there, so let's put the seatbelt back on. And we will request 10,000. Let's go down.
Amsterdam Center Vueling Victor Uniform Lima 6490. Request 11,000 feet. Vueling Victor Uniform Lima 6490 descend and maintain 11,000 feet. Amsterdam Center Flyer 8453 flight level 210. Flyer 8453 Amsterdam Center continue to Dunut as planned. Descend and maintain 11,000 feet Vueling Victor Uniform Lima 6490.
ILS 27's come up there. We put LS on so we can pick up the ILS.
From the flight deck, ladies and gentlemen, as you may have noticed, we have begun our initial descent down to our destination. Now would be a good time to wrap up any business you need to take care of as we prepare for our approach. If you are up, once you return to your seat, we ask that you remain seated until the aircraft arrives safely at the gate. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for arrival.
Amsterdam Center Flyer 849er tree is at flight level 260, climbing flight level tree 30. Flyer 849er tree Amsterdam Center continue as planned.
So all we need to do now is just slowly descend down to our restraints, 250 knots and 7,000, and then we do. I'm going to stay at 7,000 until we get round there. We asked for another 4,000.
Amsterdam Center Vueling Victor Uniform Lima 649er0. Request 7,000 feet.
And they'll say, well, expect it when you get to 11,000.
Descend and maintain 11,000 feet. Expect 7,000 feet.
So we should.
Descend and maintain 11,000 feet. Expect 7,000 feet. Vueling Victor Uniform Lima 649er0.
Transition altitude at 10,000, so we'll go back to the standard 1013. We won't have any real wind to worry about. It's a shame about the internet connection. I do apologise for that. But it just makes it more challenging for me, really. Coming down to 15,000. So we're going to reduce this to 40, so it looks more realistic. Otherwise I think, oh bloody hell, I'm there, but I'm not there. In a minute, wait till that gets down to around about here. And then we can fly it, as it were. Some speed brakes. We're up to 260 now. I want to come down below. Come down to 250 below 10,000 feet. Let's go to 249.
Vueling Victor Uniform Uniform Lima 6490, descend and maintain 7,000 feet, keep speed not above 250 knots.
There we go.
Descend and maintain
landing lights
7,000
on.
feet, keep speed
Below
not above
to
250 knots,
10,000 feet.
Fueling Victor Uniform Lima 6490.
As you can see, this is getting a right old clutter. So we will declutter it a bit like this.
ILS runway 27 approach via Schugold transition cleared to Schugold Vueling Victor Uniform Lima 6490.
Schugold transition, SPL.
Vueling Victor Uniform Lima 6490, climb and maintain 13,000 feet.
This is a glitch.
Climb and maintain 13,000 feet, Vueling Victor Uniform Lima 6490.
Right, that's a bug. There's no way I want to go to 15,000 feet now. Never going to get in there. It's a bug. It happens with a lot of approaches. So I'm just going to have to ignore them. Bad airmanship, I suppose you could say. Endangering an aircraft and my passengers, but I'm not. Because even if I ask to decrease it, it will not let me decrease it, and I think we'll find that I'm now on the approach, so I will not get the option. No. There we go.
Descend and maintain 7,000 feet, keep speed not above 220 knots, Vueling Victor Uniform Lima 6490.
Okay, we got to come down to 220 knots then.
Victor Uniform Lima 6490, contact Schiphol approach on 121.205. Good day.
121.205, Vueling Victor Uniform Lima 6490. Schiphol approach, Vueling Victor Uniform Lima 6490, 7,000 feet.
Vueling Victor Uniform Lima 6490, Schiphol approach QNH29.92, continue to
air brakes off. Flaps 1, speed check 220, speed check. Whoa, what happened there? That wasn't meant to happen, they come down one click. That's better. That was a bit of a glitch, bug, maybe. They pushed it once. So, not the perfect video, unfortunately now, but hey ho. These things do happen with this simulator sometimes, so I only pushed it once, I swear I didn't. So we are now 217 at flaps 1, speeds checked, coming into SPL, which is right by. Funny old routing really. Comes right into the airport and back out again. Which with the amount of traffic going in and out, it's risks a bit of conflict really, I think. But hey ho, stop saying hey ho. I just follow the routings. We could ask that, well, if we had the facility, I could ask just to go straight to AMD 260. Let me check my routing anyway. I could be wrong. Redford mentioned about it really at all. It doesn't make it 2, so we could use a could alter that, because I don't like going that close, to be honest. That's 7,000 feet anyway, and we haven't got to be down to 2,000 around here. No more than 220, which is what we're happy at. I think I will. I normally just let it do its own thing, but I think we're going to go this direct now to AM 260. Could request it if I knew, if the simulator had allowed me to. AM 260. So let's go direct to AM 260. Much more sense. There's the coast. Such good weather, we could cancel IFR and still follow the route in, and we wouldn't get any vectors, and technically we wouldn't get any traffic service either. Therefore traffic avoidance will be a bit difficult. I think I will try out the experimental 320 version of this, because this is the stable one. I used to get TCATs appearing on the display here, but it doesn't seem to happen anymore, even though the TCAT is on. So we can now reduce this down to 20 miles now to get even a better feel for what we're doing. Got some sharp turns coming up, so we want to reduce the speed a little bit so we can stay nice and tight on it without chucking people out their seats, as it were. Of Amsterdam. So I'm going to speed of 190, please. Let's get past 200. We can have flaps 2. ILS is saying we're 7 miles out. Right, flaps 2 speed check. Need to descend to 2,000. Can we come down to the 2,000? Will they let us? What sort of altitude will they let us have? Oh, they won't at the moment. We gotta wait for them to tell us. She's a bit of a bugger. They may not tell us in time. It authorised for the approach, so I can just manage it myself, I presume. I'm not sure. Can't verify that. Excuse me. Again. Oh, we're going to come down to 4,000. Let's do this trip with Google Maps. I've got a mod that will load Google Maps instead, makes it a little bit different. Might try that later tonight. So for my PPL, I was in a little light aircraft, they would now give me a QFE, which is the airfield setting. But it doesn't happen in this sim, and I don't know if it happens in real life, in airliners or not. Another right hand turn with any luck. We clear over there, can't see nothing much. Lots of waterways in Amsterdam. See the ILS is alive. We're too high at the moment, but not to worry too much. I'm going to slow down to 180. Flaps 3. Speed check. Coming down now to 2,000 feet. Well done.
Descend and maintain 2,000 feet. Keep speed not above 220 knots.
I'm not sure I could get from 7,000 feet to there. I must experiment and do it one day. coming below the glide slope, which is good. 10 miles out.
Bowling Victor Uniform Lima 649er0, you're 12 miles east of Skip Hall. Contact Skip Hall Tower on 118.28 when inbound.
Tower on 118.28 Bowling Victor Uniform Lima 649er0.
Slow to
Skip Hall Tower Bowling Victor Uniform Lima 649er0, 12 miles east inbound ILS runway 27 approach.
Bowling Victor Uniform Lima 649er0, Skip Hall Tower. QNH 29
2,500.
wind 268 at 4. Cleared ILS runway 27 approach.
switch to
Skip Hall
localizer.
Tower Bowling Victor Uniform Lima 649er0 inbound ILS runway 27
Right, smack
approach.
bang on there.
Bowling Victor Uniform Lima
Runway.
649er0, Skip Hall Tower. QNH 29er.9er2 wind 268
Select
at 4.
approach mode.
Cleared ILS runway 27 approach.
Go back to go around at
Cleared
7,000.
ILS runway 27 approach Bowling Victor Uniform Lima 649er0.
Seven miles out. We are full flaps, please. Gear down.
Flight attendants, please prepare for landing.
Arm air brakes. Medium brakes. Check cabin. Excuse me again. And we hit the glide slope. Slow me to 150, please. Or 154, I like. 150 will be fine.
Bowling Victor Uniform Lima 649er0 wind 268 at 4. Cleared to land runway 27.
Okay, we are
Cleared to land runway 27 Bowling Victor Uniform Lima 649er0.
steady. Gear is down. So we could quickly check the checklist if we wanted to.
1,000.
Landed. And that the TCAS is fine. Approach. Yeah, we're all done, even though we hadn't ticked it off. 1,000. A little bit bumpy. Oh. Autopilot off. See if we can
500.
sound straight and narrow. 500. A little bit of left-hander, a little bit of right-hander. Shame you can't see my stick. You can see my stick here
400.
moving about though down there. 400. Auto throttles.
300.
Slow me down a little bit more. I don't like coming in at 140. It's going to slow me down to 120 almost.
200.
Get back on the straight and narrow.
$100.
Throttles off.
50. 40.
Rotate.
30. 20.
Right,
10.
rotate. Retard, I should say. I'll get back down again.
5.
There we are. That's standing a bit heavy actually. Reverse thrusters on. Knots.
Bowling Victor Uniform Lima 649er, 0 turn next taxiway.
I will do. I'll get the brakes off. Thank you. Okay, flaps up. Spree brakes it's armed.
Fueling Victor Uniform Lima 649er 0 exit runway when able.
I am. Don't panic.
Fueling Victor Uniform Lima 649er 0 contact ground on 121.56.
Going to 121.56 fueling Victor Uniform Lima 649er 0.
Okay. Taxi lights on, landing lights off. And turn the co-pilot off because he don't do no more anyway after this, and then when you restart it, it doesn't automatically go to let's taxi
Skip
to the
all
gates,
ground fueling
please.
Victor Uniform Lima 649er 0 request taxi to the gate.
Fueling Victor Uniform Lima 649er 0 taxi to gate Bravo 15 using taxiway November Tree Alpha 14 Alpha Alpha 10 Bravo Alpha 5 Alpha Alpha 4 Whiskey.
So the ribbon did say straight ahead, now it's saying go around this way. We will go around this way. Hold up, KLM, I'll put them in.
Victor Uniform Lima 649er 0, did you hear my last transmission?
Oh, sorry mate. Oh, I forgot to acknowledge you because I thought my co-pilot would do it, but they don't, do they? Forgot about that. Yeah, let's carry on.
Taxiing to gate Bravo 15 using taxiway November Tree Alpha 14 Alpha Alpha 10 Bravo Alpha 5 Alpha Alpha 4 Whiskey fueling Victor Uniform Lima 649er 0.
So lots of KLM in here. I don't know if Wizz Air or anyone else comes in here. I don't even know if Vueling come in here anyway, but they do now. I'm going to keep the video running until right to the very end to show you everything that you can do with this 320 NX by Flywire. I'm going to unload passengers, etc, and shut it down. But by all means, if you want to say goodbye now, then adios amigos, and thank you for watching. And where's EasyJet going? That's alright. Oh, hang on, I've got another one in my way though. This could be fun. I think I'm going to stop here. Oh, he's turning right anyway. Looks like I'm following them somewhere. That way, and I can't get these throttles quite right at the moment. Got a bit of reverse thruster on there. Let's see if I can keep an eye. No. Slow down a bit, you bugger. I didn't want to do that, did it? Right, let's try again. I apologise. Get sacked at this rate, won't I? We have good days and bad days. It's very tricky to taxi this actually because it should have needed a little bit of throttle to keep it going, but it needs absolutely nothing. Well, let's carry on. Find out where we're parking. Huge airport. This is, I think it's 4 runways in it or something like that. Well, it's 2 ends each one, that's 8 technically, I suppose. Handy thing, this taxi ribbon add-on. refueling there, so they do come in. Haha. So according to the flight plan, they all download all these different flight plans and models, so therefore don't have to. Oh shit! Let's re-exit. Talking, yabbing away again. Yabbing away. Let's do a sharp right-hander here. We can get round there. It takes a lot of concentration. This a bit of sightseeing as well. So, like I say, you can. You don't have to download every flight plan that there is on AIG. It would be ridiculous anyway, because you've got Colombia and God knows wherever else. So just do the main two that you fly to, or the one that you fly to. If you're doing Europe, do most of Europe. European ones. So let's go around here. Now the only problem is sometimes is parking up. The for some reason the walkway doesn't quite meet the jet, which is nothing I can do because I'm on the line. I'm meant to be on. Get back over on the taxiway line a bit. Where are we going to go now? Turning right anywhere soon? No, not this one. Ah, it's this one. Okay. I see it. Wide enough for two jets either way, provided you stick on the line. So which one's mine? Ah, probably where the truck is? Nope. Could be right at the end then. There's some people waiting there on the left. Yeah, just over there at 10 o'clock. Slow it down a little bit more. Yeah, I think this looks good to me. Yep. I didn't really want to stop, but turn my taxiway lights off so I don't blind anyone. Far out now. Oh, there we go. I haven't got anyone who actually no marshals here, which is a shame. Slow it down a little bit. Yeah, we're alright at the moment. So we could go outside. Stop it there. There we go. Oh wow, that's lined up automatically. Never seen that before. Well, that's pretty cool. It's actually going to fit us. Well, you're not meant to do that until I switch my engines off, I think. But anyway, never mind. Right. Can we have a ground power unit, please? Okay, ground power units connected. Kill our engines. People can start unloading. So what we do is we just make that 0. And off they get. Unlock my door, I'll probably hear them a bit better. There we go. Transponder off. Air warning. Flight controls off. Fuel pumps off. Oxygen off. Nav lights off. Strobes back to off. So all we've got to do now is wait for them to finish unloading. Aren't we lost yet? It's good. Now you could program it all manually, but I recommend you restart. Stopwatch. Stop. 1 hour. Hour 24. Not bad really, and as you can see the seats vacating slowly but surely. Now you can call the baggage truck again, but the animation unfortunately is on load only. But and we need the catering services again. Don't need them every time actually, so yeah, the baggage truck will come up but it will put bags on unfortunately, but we just have to have an imagination and pretend it's offloaded the bags. As pilots, we're just the chauffeurs, we don't have to wait while that all happens. Once everything is open, which it is, ground crews can do the rest. So we can cut off the power and go home. Alright, the passengers, we'd have to wait for passengers to get off, but for the benefit of this tape, this video, it gets boring. So thanks for watching.